About the only thing I can do in 5 seconds is go from my desk to the fridge and open it to stare blankly inside. But at the same time, millions of mind-blowing things are happening in this short period. See for yourself. In 5 seconds, 500,000 reactions occur in your body cells. As you follow my lead and go to the fridge, your heart will pump about 12 ounces of blood, giving your body a nice gush of life fluid. While this happens, over 10 million new red blood cells are generated in your body. That's 5 seconds, mind you. You and I will also blink once. As for breaths, you'll probably take 1.5 of those in the next 5 seconds. If you're 30 or older, every 5 seconds you lose about 2.5 nerve cells. 4 weddings will take place somewhere in the world every 5 seconds, and 1 more union is sealed before another second passes. 21.5 new lives will appear in 5 seconds around the globe, making it a little more populated. Over 12 million emails will be sent on the count of 5, about 21 of them surely celebrating somebody's birth. When you pull that fridge door, 47 new websites will be created, and you could spend several hours to find and take a look at them all. Posts of strangers on Facebook will receive 2.3 million likes in the same period of time. New post count on Facebook will reach 205,000. Posting something takes more time than giving it a like. Twitter will receive 23,000 new tweets in 5 seconds. I'll never have time to read them. And Instagram will boast 3,200 newly uploaded photos and videos within the same period. People all over the world will search stuff they need on Google 15 million times in 5 seconds. At the same time, 2,400 WhatsApp messages will be sent. Some of them definitely spam, but whatever. There's no competition to Snapchat, which will generate over 350,000 videos in the next 5 seconds. Every 5 seconds, folks across the planet drink over 52,000 cans of Coke and don't regret it a single second. And to think of it, only about 70 cups of tea are consumed within the same amount of time. Maybe because it's hot. But at the same time, people somehow manage to drink more than 250 cups of coffee. Because you don't really care about heat when you need that boost. In any case, over 20,000 cans will be opened in 5 seconds. That includes Coke as well, but also tuna, peas, and lots of other stuff. 13 bananas will be eaten. I guess they're pretty exotic after all. 1,750 pizzas will be cooked across the globe. Pizza. About 180 pounds of popcorn will be eaten too in 5 seconds. Popcorn. 300 lipsticks will be manufactured when you make it to the white chest of goodies in your kitchen. At the same time, over 200 tons of trash will be produced worldwide. Stuff will be sold on Amazon worth almost $7,000 in 5 seconds. And I need half a year for that. No surprise here though, since 360 people will visit Amazon within that time. On eBay, for comparison, only 79 people will make a purchase in 5 seconds. 15 of those visits will be made via mobile devices. A bit less than 1 million conversations will be started on electronic messengers in the world in 5 seconds. And the average person will earn only about 1/10 of a cent in 5 seconds. So unfair. In 4 seconds, 4 airplanes will rise into the air, while another one will be a bit late to make it within the 5th second. 1 airplane will be safely landing within the next 5 seconds. It might make you feel better to know that every 5 seconds, people donate over $260,000 to charities all over the world. On a cosmic scale, even crazier stuff happens. Within the next 5 seconds, the universe will expand by another 46 miles. 150 stars will explode somewhere in the endless space, but 20,000 new ones will take their place. The sun will shoot over 5 million tons of matter into space in just 5 seconds. The Earth will turn 1.5 miles around its axis at the equator, and you won't even notice it. As for its movement around the Sun, our planet will cover the distance of over 93 miles in 5 seconds. Our whole solar system rotates around the center of our galaxy, and in 5 seconds, it will make about 680 miles. And I'm not done yet. The Milky Way and its neighboring galaxies are hurrying towards the Great Attractor somewhere far away at the speed of 3,000 miles per 5 seconds. A single humble electron, though, will travel a whopping 6,800 miles within the next 5 seconds. But a photon, a particle of light, being the fastest in the universe, will cover the distance of almost 1,000,000 miles. If you want to know, the average human only walks about 23 feet within the same amount of time. And even when we travel to space, we still crawl on a cosmic scale. An orbiting spacecraft covers just about 24 miles within 5 seconds. Falling is easier than rising. A coin will fall on the ground from the top of a 160-foot-tall building in 5 seconds. A little scary statistic? This. One earthquake will begin in the next 5 seconds somewhere in the world, and another one in 10 more. Over 21 million gallons of water will rise up as vapor from the Earth's reservoirs. I don't mean to connect these facts, but the overall area of deserts on the planet will expand by more than 10 acres. In 5 seconds, the Earth will be struck by lightning 500 times. I don't know how it hasn't exploded from all of this heat yet. The sound of thunder from all of those will travel about 1 mile in 5 seconds. 5 seconds are enough for a humble honeybee to flap its wings 1,350 times. Try doing that with your arms. Maybe repeating after a hummingbird will be easier. It'll only beat its wings a little over 300 times in the next 5 seconds. Still no? On a sadder note, 170 trees will be cut down in rainforests, but there are still hundreds more being planted. 15,800 tons of water will whoosh down from the top of Niagara Falls. My only consolation is that the fastest snail on Earth will only travel 2.5 inches in 5 seconds. That's not even a tenth of the distance I'll make. Woohoo! A sloth will cover about 1 foot within that time. Over 800 airplanes will be crossing the skies in 5 seconds with well over 200,000 people on board. Almost 5,500 tons of oil will be used in machinery and factories all over the world within the next 5 seconds. As we speak, about 25,000 tons of ice will melt in Antarctica, enough to fill thousands of freezers. 115 electronic taxi orders will be received in the following 5 seconds, and the same number of drivers will start earning money. If you read this text instead of listening to it, you'll be able to read up to 75 words in 5 seconds, but you'll have to deal with my speed. Within the next 5 seconds, over 33 hours worth of videos will appear on YouTube. That's enough to fill you for a lifetime in less than an hour. Yet people somehow manage to watch almost 6,500 hours of streamed video on Netflix. Go figure. About 10,000 calls will be made via Skype in 5 seconds. In less than a half dozen seconds, half a Wikipedia article will be written somewhere in the world. I bet the rest of it is formatting to the rules. About 1,200 songs will be downloaded from iTunes in 5 seconds. Who needs so many anyway? 117 compact discs will be rented at movie rentals. So many people still use them. 1.5 Kindle e-readers will be sold to book lovers around the world in 5 seconds. In some places of the planet, 226 brand new smartphones will find their owners. How sweet. 3 of those devices will almost certainly be iPhones, by the way. On that note, 8 BlackBerry devices will also go into that count. And the eternal beauty, a Barbie doll, will be sold twice in 5 seconds. In just 5 measly seconds, 59 computers will be sold to their proud owners. 19 computers will become infected with some kind of malware at the same time. 1 Xbox console will be sold too. Somebody will have a good playtime in the next 5 seconds. Over 300 USB devices will be bought. That includes anything that is connected to a computer. In 5 seconds, more than 3 tons of electronic waste will be generated. More than 200 ink cartridges will be sold as well. Hey, I thought everyone used laser printers today. A full dozen cars will drive away with new owners behind their wheels in 5 seconds. 12 people will move to a new home, probably hauling stuff in their brand new cars. A little less than 1,000 packages will be delivered by UPS in the next 5 seconds. The entire human population of Earth will consume about 1 million pounds of food in 5 seconds. About 500,000 pounds of good food will also go to trash. Such a waste. And finally, and most importantly, in 5 seconds, you can count to 5. Yeah,